Welcome to the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce Meet the Member. I'm Kristen Weaver, Interim President, CEO of the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce. Our wineries have such a huge presence in the Texas Hill Country, and today we are featuring Kerrville Hills Winery in our Meet the Member. I would like to introduce John Riverberg of Kerrville Hills Winery.
Hello, everybody.
The COVID-19 closures affected your business?
COVID-19 closures have drastically affected our business, yes. The state mandate for wineries to be closed has been difficult at best, and challenging to find ways for us to still create some revenues, as well as ways for us to stay relevant in the marketplace. It's been a little extra challenging for us since we just purchased the winery last year, and in the midst of a rebrand building, a new coming out, if you will. And so it's been a little challenging in that regard. But I think this shall too pass, and we'll get past it. It looks like the state government is working on some ways to help us be able to mitigate some of the closures for our business industry. So, things are looking up.
Good. Speaking of, so what steps is your winery starting to take to alleviate the concerns over spreading the virus while still safely serving your customers?
We, like most other wineries, we have a very regimented cleaning protocols, which, funny enough, we were already doing long before COVID happened. We always clean in between every guest. I am meticulous about the way our tasting room looks, that I could keep my home as nice as we keep our tasting room on a regular basis. We have gone to doing private invitation only and reservation tastings at this point. And we are also doing private industry tours if people want to come and do tours, but they are all set up in small groups, smaller than 6, as low as 1. And that's pretty much what we're doing. We've got lots of room. So people that do want to stay and sit outside, we've got plenty of room for them to be safe. On the employee side, our employees pretty much know if they want to maintain their employment, they have to follow social distancing rules outside of work and not be traveling. We've actually had some folks that had decided that they didn't want to be here because they wanted to have a little bit more freedoms. So we're just kind of constantly watching and monitoring everybody who works here. The nice thing about a family business is that we are generally all together most of the time. And being a winery and being at harvest time, we don't really go anywhere but home.
Yeah.
There's not any time to do much else of anything. So
Sure. So tell us about your harvest this year.
Our harvest has been fantastic, quite honestly. The Hill Country, this was a record-setting fruit crop for the Hill Country for us. We did somewhere in the neighborhood of about 70 tons of fruit from the Texas Hill Country, which is basically from the Kerrville area to the Stonewall area, and then a little peninsula up into Kingsland, Texas, up in the Tri-Lakes area. The quality has been stellar. My 14 years doing this is probably the best fruit, the second best, I should say, fruit I've seen. 2011 was a pretty amazing vintage also. The fruit from the High Plains, which is around the Lubbock area, Lubbock, Terry, and Yoakum County. As small in quantities as the fruit was, we equally had as high in quality. So it was definitely a quality over quantity year for sure. The lots have been small, but they've been just amazing in quality.
Great. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. John, I did want to tell you about our chamber board. We met last week, and the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce is joining forces with our neighboring chambers in asking Governor Abbott to reopen Texas wineries immediately. I'd like to read you a copy of the letter that we have here that we've co-signed with Bernie and Fredericksburg Chamber. Dear Governor Abbott, on behalf of the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce, Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce, and Greater Bernie Chamber of Commerce, and our collective membership of more than 2,700 businesses, we ask you to reopen Texas wineries immediately. We greatly value your leadership throughout the COVID-19 pandemic and efforts to balance the critical need for both physical and economic health for all Texans. While we understand your concern about the potential for spread of the virus in bar settings, Texas wineries operate under an entirely different business model because they are an industry built around agriculture and education, not group alcohol consumption. Texas wineries are open only during the day, and many have large outdoor areas, as you do, that naturally lead to social distancing. They have installed additional environmental barriers and trained up their staff members to offer service as safe and manageable as any other businesses that are currently allowed to be in operation. As chambers of commerce, we must also ask for you to consider the economic devastation of this industry with extended closure. Texas wine has become a major economic engine for the Texas Hill Country, and the closure of wineries has created significant downstream effects on other businesses that supply the industry or host the visitor traffic it generates. Texas wineries are not bars. They are vibrant agricultural operations. They are a vital tourism growth sector. They are a means of educating people about Texas's economic diversity and agility, but they cannot be these things with closed doors. And we've signed it, Penny McBride, the president and CEO, long time of the Fredericksburg Chamber, myself representing the Kerrville Area Chamber, and Kimberly Blom, the Bernie president and CEO. So we will be also sending a copy of this to our state senator and our state representatives, so Ms. Buckingham and Mr. Murr, as well as our agricultural commissioner, Sid Miller, and that should be going out next week. So we here at the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce want you to know that we support you, and we are doing everything that we can to get your doors open to the public immediately.
Well, I can't thank you enough for that. That letter could not have hit the nail on the head more precisely. I can tell you that Senator Buckingham and Representative Murr are great folks. Mm-hmm. They're huge supporters of the Texas wine industry, as you probably know. I've spoken to both of them, and they're great champions for what we're doing. I sit on Sid Miller's Texas Wine Council, the wine advisory panel that he has. That directly reports to his office, and they have been gigantic champions for what we're doing. And so I'm glad you're sending that to them as well. We appreciate it. I'm in the wine industry. We need the help of folks around us.
Well, we appreciate you, and we also look forward to a very successful virtual banquet this year. Thank you for signing up to be an event sponsor of that months ago before any of this all happened. So as we all amend and change with the times and adjust to them and adapt to them, we're honored to partner with you and to be here in support of you. So thank you for your time today. And we look forward to getting this posted up on our website for everyone to see.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all the.
Absolutely. All right. Take care.
Bye.